Hey, what's up everybody? This is Tim and I am recording this video again because the last software I used didn't work as I had hoped, and I am hoping that this video will be of better quality. I got some complaints, so I'm going back and fixing the videos I got the complaints on, and I'm not going to use that software anymore only because I don't have any faith in it. I don't know how to get it to work properly. I know other people have given me good reviews of it. It probably is good software, but it's one of those things. It's not for me. I went ahead and paid for this easy to use software that's for dummies like me that can't do videos, but it makes it easy for me. So we'll see how this goes. How about that? But anyways, we're here to discuss how to use a speed fan, or fib speed resistance fan to be exact. Now, I zoomed out a little bit on the 4 hour. I wanted to show you guys exactly how I would lay one if I were to lay speed. So you have a up, you have a trend down, then trend up, trend down, trend up. So you have a few defined trends on this chart right here, which is what I'm looking for. I want to go ahead and come in here. You see all these different tools. We can make videos on any of these you want, guys. We'll just learn how to use them. Some of these I don't even know how to use very well, but I can learn. Pitch fan is also, I guess, a similar tool to the speed fan we're talking about. But this is my speed resistance fan. It's right under your trend-based fib extension. You could even do the time zone fibs. I've never used those, but I know traders that swear by stuff like that, and it's just something that I'd love to learn, but I just haven't had the chance. But there's a lot of different tools in here. Fib retracement's a very common one I use, but you can even use both of them, and in fact I'll put both of them on the chart to show you guys. Okay, so the fib speed resistance fan, click on that. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna find your lowest low after this trend. Okay, that's my first step. Okay, so what am I going to do? I'm going to look for where the lowest low was, which is this wick right here, the one that I'm over right now. What I need to do first, though, is turn this magnet on. You see how the magnet sticks to the bottom of the candles? That's what traders want, is precise. So when you're laying this fib, this fan, you want to lay it on that wick. You don't want to miss it at all. And you want to come to the highest high, which is right there. Alright, so we got it on the chart just like we want it, right? Now what I want to do is come down here to settings and visibility. Well, no style, I guess. I'm going to make the lines just a hair bigger. Well, maybe not. Either way, you can still see the lines. There's a way to make the lines bigger, guys. Oh, here, maybe this is it. I can't remember what you had to do. That's the grid. I don't want to turn the grid on here. If I turn it on and see what happens, it makes lines on it. And those lines are a fib, so I guess they're helpful if you want them to be, but I don't like them. I don't use them. So I always turn the grid off. Now, let's just leave it like it is. It's not that big of a deal. What I wanted to show you guys is the opportunities. It tells you where support and resistance is a lot. This is the Elon pump. Remember when Elon just simply wrote Bitcoin on his profile? Well, look what happened. It stopped right at this line and came back down right where it was going. So it was like somebody zapped somebody with one of those things when they were dead, and it bring them back to life. You know what I mean? Zap! And the market really it did well for an hour or two, and then it came right back down. But then this is when Elon got actually okay. So right here we were pumping up to 42K, right? Everybody thought we were gonna lose it because we started falling back down, but we got caught right here, and this is where everybody figured out Elon Musk had just bought $1 billion worth of Bitcoin or whatever. And that really caused the market to pump over this all-time high from previous. But it still respected this fan in some way, shape, or form. Look, ever since it's been over here, it followed that line up as support. It's weird, dude. It's almost uncanny how well it covers. It follows. Look, this bottom line right here. These both bottomed out on it. Coming up, found support upon a lot of these fan lines. And like I said, guys, if you don't like the fan, you don't have to use it. This video is just for people that are interested in using the fan, and I see a lot of great uses for it. Now you guys see how I have it laid, right? Now let's lay a fib on it too, just a fib retracement. Okay, I still have my Mac. Oh man, I shouldn't have laid it there. Hold on, I have it wrong, guys. Sorry, you need to lay it at the lowest low, which is right there. So now it's it might look a little bit different, but it's still supported. Still has the resistance right there. There's plenty of evidence of it working still, even since I moved it. But I needed to move it to the lowest low, even though it was still. You can probably even go back to this one right here. In fact, that might be what I need to do. Like I said, this is an art, guys. This isn't man, I can't believe I just did that. This is a not a. I mean, this is science and art at the same time. You really have to play the market with an open ear, I guess is the best way to say it, because you want to. There we go, perfect. All right, so now you have. This is the lowest low of that wick, I guess. I'm just gonna have to say it looks like it to me, guys. It looks lower than this. So that's why I went with it. But like I said, laying fibs and stuff like that, it's a learning process. What you just saw was me adjusting on the go. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, here it is. Nope, I can adjust that. You know what I mean? And that's what you do whenever you're trading. You make adjustments on the fly like that to make sure that you're in profit. You can see, look at how many times it respected the lines on here, though. Like right here, all the way up. This is a good example of it. This 25 was good support. We lost it briefly, and then it held for a while again. Elon pumped it with that Elon tweet. It came right back down into between the 25 and the 382 again. When we broke up, it was a domino effect. We kept going up. We've been keeping going up, and this is right when we broke above 42K, which was right when we broke up right here. This is when Elon said, "I bought $1 billion worth of Bitcoin." That's when he said it, not when he did it. He bought it way over here in January, but this is whenever he announced it. So that's why that pump happened, and that's why we went to 58 grand afterwards. And we're very close to doing it again. So that speed resistance fan, if we can get over this, it's a 0.75 fan. We are in easy street to get 60K, no problem. But that's the problem. Are we going to be able to get there? It looks like we're very close, guys. So, anyways, the speed resistance fan. It's not that hard to use, guys. Here, let me, oh yeah. I wanted to lay a fib on there too. Okay, so fib retracement. Let me do that. Put it right here, up to where exactly where the top of that one is too. Just exactly the same way as I laid the fan, except I laid a fib. Now you have kind of a. It's a little busy, guys. I know some people don't like a chart like that. I used to make them like that all the time. It made me look intelligent. People would be like, whoa, Tim knows what he's talking about. Look at all those lines. But it's not necessarily true. Whenever you have a lot of lines, I know Todd always made fun of me. He's like, how many lines you need on there? It's like, I'm sorry. But anyways, you can see how the fib and a fib will help. You know what I mean? You're just going to have to be able to deal with all the colors, you know. And like I said, it helps some people. It doesn't help the others. But like I said, there's uses for it. I'm more of a less is more guy, but like I said, it's useful nonetheless. I think I've used it before. Let's put it that way. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna delete whatever is on here. I'm gonna delete this. Now I'm gonna go show you guys a different way to lay a fan. Before I go, because there's two ways. You can lay a bullish fan or you can lay a bearish fan. And let me show you the bearish way. I showed you the bullish way already, which is the normal way people lay a fan. But hey, you gotta go downhill sometimes too. But like I said, you can come down here to the lowest low down here, and you can see how the fan won't last forever. I mean, up here it's not really doing anything, but over here it shows you many examples of it following support and resistance as the fan progresses. You know what I mean? And like I said, if you zoom in a little bit more, like I just did, you can see where there's support here, resistance. We finally got over it, support here. It's weird how you travel sideways through support almost, through these this fan, and it's weird how it works because sometimes you don't make it and you fall down just like it did here. You know what I mean? And a fan can go down and a fan can go up, guys, just like a fib. I'll show you another. You can add a fib to this too, but you can do it from there and go down. You know what I mean? And that's how all of the tools in the Fibonacci work. You go up or down. So if you're bullish or bearish, you know what I mean? And you can see that this fib is working really well too. So less is more is less. It's just all your style, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and call it quits there. Speed resistance fan is a good tool, guys, but it's not like it's not a crystal ball. It's not going to tell you the future. I know some people were asking me, well, what's the good in it then? I'm like, well, there's no tool on this chart is going to tell you the future. All those can do is tell you what possibilities are in the future. Other traders will see what you see if you lay the fib right. And if other traders see the same fib as you, they're going to think supports are in the same place you do, which means y'all are going to make buys and sells at the same point. And that's what's going to cause support to you know what I mean? If support is at 55,000, that's because numerous traders believe that, and it doesn't matter if you think it's at 54,900. It's at 55,000 because if more traders believe that than your theory, then you're wrong. Because trading is like a pack mentality. You have to be like that in trading. You have to think, what does everybody else think? It's not what you think, it's what everybody else thinks. So keep that in mind, guys. Just a little tidbit of info right there. So y'all have a good day. I hope you learned something, and take it easy, man.